The Long Island Sound, a stunning natural treasure that spans the coastlines of New York and Connecticut. But beneath its beautiful shimmering surface lies a fragile ecosystem facing numerous threats. Negative forces such as pollution, overdevelopment and habitat destruction within the Long Island watershed are all taking a toll on the health of this vital water body. The Long Island watershed refers to the land area that drains into the Long Island Sound. It includes various rivers, streams and other bodies of water that ultimately flow into the Sound. Research has shown that water quality in the Sound is strongly related to land use within its watershed. Of particular importance is the condition of streamside wetlands or riparian areas. Wetlands are areas where soil is covered by shallow water. Wetlands perform several important functions in the environment, including water purification, flood control, erosion prevention and habitat provision. Wetlands act as natural filters, trapping and removing pollutants, sediments and excess nutrients from water, preventing them from entering the surrounding water bodies. Wetlands act as natural sponges, absorbing and storing excess rainwater and runoff. They can regulate water flow, reducing the risk of flooding by providing space to accommodate water during storms and heavy rainfall. Wetlands provide feeding and resting grounds, nesting sites and shelter for numerous species, including migratory birds, fish, amphibians and insects, many of which are specially adapted to the unique wetland ecosystem. As suburban and urban areas in the watershed have expanded, impervious surfaces such as roadways, rooftops, driveways and parking lots have increasingly sent untreated stormwater directly into nearby streams or into the sewer system, where the extra volume can cause overflows of raw sewage into local waters. When rain runs off or over hard surfaces, it picks up various pollutants such as excess fertilizer, oil, brake dust, sand and salt, and carries them into our storm drains, which empty directly into local streams, ponds, rivers or the ocean. Nutrients like phosphorus and nitrogen can cause algae blooms which deplete oxygen in waters, negatively impacting other aquatic life such as fish. Also, high bacteria levels in stormwater from pet waste and combined sewer overflows can result in beach and shellfish bed closures. These realities make it clear that actions taken within the watershed, including land use practices, stormwater management and conservation efforts, have a significant influence on the water quality and ecological integrity of the Long Island Sound. By implementing measures to reduce pollution and manage stormwater runoff within the watershed, we can help protect the Sound. Federal, state and local government organizations, NGOs, universities as well as other stakeholders have developed watershed protection strategies. One such strategic initiative is the Long Island Sound Blue Plan. This plan is a comprehensive framework for conservation initiatives that aim to protect and restore the Sound's ecological integrity, including addressing its many uses such as ecological, recreational and economic. Of course, land conservation is the ultimate way to ensure that the riparian corridor and other ecologically critical areas throughout the watershed continue to perform their important functions. But land conservation isn't always a practical strategy. Low-impact land development and land management are areas in which we can all do our part. Minimize pollutant runoff by reducing the use of fertilizers, pesticides and herbicides in your yard. Use natural alternatives whenever possible and follow instructions carefully. Properly dispose of pet waste and never dump chemicals down storm drains. Use water efficiently by installing low-flow fixtures and repairing leaks promptly. Avoid or limit lawn watering. Minimize the use of environmentally hazardous chemicals in house and vehicle maintenance. Avoid washing cars with surfactants in driveways or power washing houses with toxic chemicals. Reduce impervious surfaces whenever possible. Consider replacing concrete or asphalt coverings on your property with green spaces or permeable surfaces like gravel. This allows rainwater to soak into the ground rather than running off. Properly maintain septic systems. If your home is not connected to a sewer system, make sure your septic system is regularly inspected and maintained to prevent leakage of pollutants and bacteria into groundwater. Support local conservation efforts like the Blue Plan. Get involved with local environmental organizations or volunteer for cleanup efforts and habitat restoration projects in your area. Stay informed about environmental issues affecting the watershed and participate in public meetings and discussions. Choose native plants for your yard as they require less water, fertilizer and pesticides. Native plants also provide habitat for birds, butterflies and other wildlife. Consider creating a bioswale or rain garden on your property. These shallow depressions in the landscape, vegetated with native vegetation, will capture runoff from a roof, driveway, road or other impervious surfaces. Rain garden plants will filter the runoff, thereby recharging groundwater aquifers and reduce pollutants leaving your yard. In addition, these rain garden native plants will create habitat and provide food for birds and other pollinators, while also beautifying the landscape. By implementing these practices, we, the residents of the Long Island watershed, can inspire better stewardship of our natural resources through preservation of the watershed, ensuring cleaner waters and healthier ecosystems in Long Island Sound for generations to come.